everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video. We are doing another reading challenge. I was just scrolling on booktube and I came across this video. I will put the video right here. I love this. I love this idea. This is so creative. I really wanted to do a week of mood reading, but I've noticed my mood reading videos don't usually do as well, and so I wanted to do something that people would like to see, but where I could kind of spend a week reading whatever I'm in the mood for, and that's why I thought this video would be perfect. I can just merge it, but make it a fun challenge all at the same time. Oh. Anyway, what was I saying? I'm going to ask Siri to pick a number 1 through, I think I'm gonna do 250 because that is what the original creator did, and I feel like that's a really fair number. I have lots of editing that I gotta do the first few days of this week, so hopefully Siri doesn't try and come for me. It is actually Sunday and I'm about to head down to my in-laws house. I wanted to go ahead and film the intro up here at my place, and that way I can pack the books that I might need, and we'll be starting this challenge tomorrow on Monday. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 through, Hey Siri, pick a number 1 through 250.
The answer is 46.
Is it bad that I don't like that? That is a bummer. A bummer. The first book that I'm going to pick is A Tree Grows in Brooklyn by Betty Smith. I don't know why, but I have been eyeing this at Barnes & Noble for a while, and then I finally decided to pick it up. I'm a little bit nervous, but I feel like it's gonna be good. I don't know what her writing's like, but I mean, she has tiny, look how minuscule. Those words are tiny. This is a book for ants. It's like 500 pages, so pretty much all I know about it is it is a classic, and it takes place at the turn of the 20th century, and it's like a coming of age story. I'm really excited to read this one. I've heard great things from you guys in the comments saying that this is one of your favorite books ever, and I'm excited to give it a try. Hopefully I like it. Let's start with this one. Doesn't help that I can't see a thing. This is so serene. I hope it is for you guys as well. I am still at my in-laws house. It is now Tuesday, and I ended up reading to page 55 yesterday. I'm technically on book 2. I'm so sorry if I'm squinting. It's just so bright right now. I've got my matcha, and we are going to have Siri pick how much we have to read today. Yesterday was 46 pages, and oh my gosh, you guys, I am obsessed with this book. Betty Smith's writing, I automatically see why this is considered an American classic. I highlighted so much yesterday, and it was so funny because even the first page I was like, man, I really wish I had a highlighter. There are so many moments, and then it started becoming so frequent that every single page I needed to highlight something. It's how Betty Smith turns a phrase that gets me. I want to read like a couple of examples for you guys. There were a few girls there that Saturday, bold, brash ones, too developed for their age, girls who talked loud and horseplayed around with the boys, girls whom the neighbors prophesied would come to no good. Francie had a nickel. Francie had power. She could buy practically anything in that store. It was the only place in the world where that could be. The girl felt that even if she had less than anybody in Williamsburg, somehow she had more. She was richer because she had something to waste. Let's ask Siri how many pages I have to read today. I can barely see, it's so bright. Hey Siri, pick a number between Pick a number between 1 and 250. Did she do it? Pick a number 1 through 250. Oh, okay. Hey Siri, pick a random number 1 through 250. The answer is 174. That's a lot. Not as bad as it could be. Okay, well, at least I'm going to get very far in my book. That's a plus, right? Let's go ahead and get started because I have a lot to be reading today. Ian's legs back there. It is now Wednesday and it is 4:40 p.m. and as you can tell, I'm back at home now and I actually am going on a date tonight. Ian's taking me on a super exciting date. I'm so excited. I don't know what the activity is. Yesterday, I made it to page, I think 140 in A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. And then I made it to page 98 in Powerful. No. Did I read more than that? I don't know. I think I made it to page 98. So I read a little bit more than how much I was required to technically by Siri. And I have read more today. I wanted to film me asking Siri how much I need to read today up here at home. So I just started reading and then was hoping for the best. But since I'm going on a date later, I hope and pray she does not give me a big number to read. So far in A Tree Grows in Brooklyn, this prose is incredible. I know I've already talked about it, but I'm really enjoying this book. It's not my usual like high stakes, super like action packed or anything like that. It's definitely taking more of a mellow approach to this story. And I'm really enjoying that because first of all, it's from a different time period and I've never lived in that time period, obviously. It just sheds light on what things were like, especially for people that were not wealthy during that time and how they were treated, or just seeing this little girl grow up is really sweet and learning about her family, loving it. And then I'm reading Powerful, which I felt like I needed something that had high stakes in it. I love A Tree Grows in Brooklyn so far, but this is a little bit different than what I usually read. I'm trying to read more classics and just stuff like that. I think it's really good for your brain, but also Powerful, I wanted something that was super action-packed and that I would be able to just binge, and I have. This has been the best combination, surprisingly, having an American classic and then a fantasy, which this one feels more like romance, but that's like the point, so it makes sense. I am learning so much more about Adina in Powerful, and I love this romance that is going down, and I'm not prepared for the ending. I'm really not. Let's go ahead and ask Siri how much I have to read because we have no time to tarry here, okay? I think I might do pick a number between 1 and 100 since it's already late in the afternoon. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What's happening? Hey Siri. What? Siri. Seriously? Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey! She's there. Pick a number. Pick a random number. Wait, no, not yet. Pick a random number 1 through 100. She just went away. Pick a number 1 through 100. Pick it right now. What is happening? This is gonna have to be the exception. We're just gonna have to ask Google. I don't know what else to do here. 1 through 100. Do we think that's good, everyone? Oh, 79! Okay, that's a good amount. It's not, actually, that's like on the higher end, but at least it gave us something. So far, I've read 62 pages of Powerful, plus I've read 82 pages today. Already. I don't know what to say about that. Okay, since I've already read the required amount, I know some of you guys would comment and tell me to just add on the 79 to what I've read. I would, but also, I wanted to share some goodies with you guys that was sent to me from Deleuze Design Studio. She is the absolute sweetest. Please go support her in her shop. She's so sweet and puts so much love into her products. So I had a few things I wanted to show you. She sent me some bookmarks and stickers, and I use all of her stuff all the time. I love her stuff. Look at some of these cute stickers. Booked at the beach, Poolside Book Club, Beach Babes Book Club, and then a super cute little stamp. She also sent some really cute summary stickers for like your reading journal. And then I love these bookmarks. I'm also using one of her other ones right now. Oh wait, I'm using two of her other ones right now. I love how she adds these beads to her bookmarks. This one says summer read, and it says in my summer reading era. I got two other summery ones from her summer collection. I'm using this one right now for A Tree Grows in Brooklyn, but it says in my beach reads era. Look how cute this is. She saw that I love Anne of Green Gables. Oh yeah, and she sent this to me so that if I ever continued the Anne of Green Gables series, I can use it. And she said she's an autumn girl, and I am such an autumn girl as well. So this was perfect. I put it in Powerful, and look how cute it is, just sticking over the side. It's a quote from Anne of Green Gables. It says, "I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers." And I could not agree anymore. And then the back says Anne of Green Gables. Also, she gave me a code for you guys. It's Ashlynn 15, and that will save you 15% off. Thank you so much. You are the absolute best. Okay, now I'm just going to I'm just going to read. Smell my books? Yeah. This is my baby. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day, and I just woke up. I was so tired. Today is actually the 4th of July. Today, my goal, although it's the 4th of July, I really want to read. Let's ask Siri. I think today I'm gonna do 100 through 200 pages because I also want to try and edit some. So, hey Siri. Pick a random number. Oh wow. Okay, thanks girl. 162. That's not too bad. So let's begin. We have a lot of reading to be doing. I know this vlog has been very chaotic, more chaotic than normal. Usually I try and have some kind of plan laid out for my videos, but it has been such a busy week. It is now 3:41 p.m. It's Friday. I got some reading done. I read 74 pages yesterday, so I didn't get all the required reading done. And I was hanging out with my friend this morning. I just got home. I actually was able to find Reckless. We are complete. Oh, that's beautiful. I literally have like 15 pages left of Powerful. I read a lot last night going to bed. Currently on page 188 with A Tree Grows in Brooklyn, and then I'm on page 206 in Powerful. Let's see how much Siri wants us to read today. Pick a number between 1 and 200 and 200. Okay, she said 54. I'm gonna do 54, and then if I end up wanting to read some more, then I'll do that. 54 is so low, but it doesn't put the pressure on you. So it's actually, I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to definitely finish this. Definitely going to continue reading A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. I'm still really enjoying it. I love our main character, Francie. She's just so cute. I love the historical side of it. I feel like it's very eye-opening. Now we can hang out and just read. So let's do it. Crooked. Hi everyone. It is now Saturday. We are slowly but surely making our way through this challenge. I finished Powerful, the novella yesterday, but I feel like this has taken me way longer to read than I imagined. I wanted to get an extra book done this week, which I think I will. If I can finish A Tree Grows in Brooklyn today, then I can try and read another book tomorrow. I am on page 272, chapter 35. I am enjoying it. It's just very different from what I usually read. There are just so many crazy parts to it. Like 50% of the way through, there was a part that I was not expecting to be in this book. There's like kind of a murder mystery aspect to it, and I was not expecting that. I do like Francie's character. I think she's very endearing. Betty Smith, the way that she writes, you're privy to everyone's thoughts, and I love that. It doesn't have to be one of the main characters. It can just be someone that one of the main characters is talking to, and then Betty Smith will write like, oh, this person regretted this moment. Anyway, it haunted them, or however she writes it. It's so good. I read 99 pages yesterday, so now let's ask Siri how much I have to read today. And I want to read a lot, but I also need to get a video edited. Let's ask Siri how much I need to read today. Hey Siri, pick a random... Okay girl, that's not my question. Pick a number 1 through 300. 159. Okay, I'm not mad about that, actually. I have 228 pages left of A Tree Grows in Brooklyn, so I don't know. My goal is to finish it today, but I have to at least hit 154 pages, which I think I can do. from church. As you saw, I finished A Tree Grows in Brooklyn last night. Honestly, I'm gonna say it. Sorry, I'm taking my shoes off at the same time. I think this might be another Anne of Green Gables situation for me. I did a video where I read classics for a week, and Anne of Green Gables was the one that I was like not into. That ended up becoming one of my favorite books ever. It's a 5 stars. I love Anne. With this one, you are following the Nolan family, and I think I kind of talked about it a little bit, so I'll be very brief and I won't talk your ears off. I love books like this. This is not an action novel by any means, but that does not mean there isn't anything entertaining about this book. In these 6 years that you get of Francie Nolan's life, there is so much that happens. There is finding love, heartbreak, murder, mystery, the hardships of a family at the turn of the century, at the turn of the 20th century in Brooklyn. Like, there's so much to it, and it's very thought-provoking as well. At the end of the book, I was like, wait, what does the tree symbolize? I mean, I think it symbolizes Francie. Kind of the perseverance of this tree mirrors Francie's life and how she's persevered through so much. It's one of those books that after you read it, you feel sad because you have followed these characters' life and you feel so invested. You feel like a member of this family. Betty Smith was able to make these characters feel real. I feel like it's a 5-star, or I don't know, that's crazy. And the writing, the prose was stunning. All my life I've been so lonely. I've been lonely at crowded parties, I've been lonely in the middle of kissing a girl, and I've been lonely at camp with hundreds of fellows around. But now I'm not lonely anymore. Yeah. I don't drink to get drunk. I can get drunk on things like the tulip and this night. That is beautiful! And although this is something very different for me, and it was like a little bit slower paced at times, I still really enjoyed it. It feels like a big accomplishment reading this. I think today's gonna be my last day reading. So I was between these 2 books, The Wishing Game by Meg Schaefer. I've heard a lot about this. This is general fiction. And then a novel love story by Ashley Poston. She wrote The 7-Year Slip and The Dead Romantics. I love The 7-Year Slip, so I am very excited to read this one. I decided to go with this one because I read the back of it and I don't remember exactly, I might be wrong on this, but basically the character reads these love stories. They take place in this charming little town. Well, she's actually driving through a town. Her car breaks down and turns out she is in this fictional town that she's read about for so long. But all of these characters in this town that are also in the book, they're all stuck in their last story because I think the author has passed. I don't know. I hope that makes sense. I know I did not explain that very well. The premise was what got me. I was like, I need to read this right now. Oh my gosh! I need to ask Siri how much to read. Pick a random number 1 through 400. $246. Later, and I finished A Novel Love Story by Ashley Poston. I will say I did not finish it on the day that I had like 246 pages to read. I think that's what Siri told me. I actually made it to page, I think 150, so I had literally like 90 pages left. A lot more to go, but I did end up finishing it. Although technically I did not read it before the end of this challenge, I did want to give my final thoughts in this video. This concept was so interesting to me. That's what drew me in initially. The plot is such an Ashley Poston idea, you know, probably like 75, maybe 85% of the book. I was just not really into it. It kind of fell flat for me. Her writing to me, even in this one, felt different. The last 20 pages, maybe 30 pages, were so interesting and they were really good. I was actually tearing up at one point towards the end. I think I would land on like maybe a 3.25. I also wasn't obsessed with the characters and the love story. It actually didn't make sense to me for the longest time. I just felt like the characters weren't really connecting. I don't know. It was just really hard for me to get on board with their love story. Even at the end of the book, I'm like, this is really cute, but it still feels a little forced, maybe? These are all of the books that I read, or shall I say Siri had me read. I read Powerful, which was such a fun novella, and then I read A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. I love this book so much. It stretched me, and it definitely is not something that I would usually read, but I feel like my book taste is changing. And then A Novel Love Story by Ashley Poston. We have a wide range. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!